guys, it's LJEST2004 here, and welcome to episode 4 of the Logo Evolution series. Now, this is going to be a triple logo evolution. Not one, not two, but 3 of them. Today, we're traveling to the Netherlands to look at a production company best known for producing its reality series Big Brother as their first big success, which first aired in the Netherlands in 1999. I'm talking about Endemol. They were founded in 1994 by Joop van den Ende and John de Mol through a merger of both of their production companies, Joop van den Ende TV-Producties and Mol Produkties. The company was owned by Mediaset from May 14, 2007, and later sold to Apollo Global Management around 2012. On May 15, 2014, Apollo and 21st Century Fox announced a joint venture to merge Endemol and Shine Group. They did so in 2015, and a new company was named Endemol Shine Group. It has since been acquired by Banijay as of 2020, which I showcased in episode 2. But before we get to the logos of Endemol, I'm going to be covering a few logos from Joop van den Ende TV-Producties and Mol Produkties. And the first part is... This is Joop van den Ende's production company. It had only 4 logos which were used between maybe 1989 and presumably 2003. So let's get stuck right into the first one. Now, there are no nicknames on the Ende page just yet, but I'm going to be the first to receive the logo's nickname, the grey bars. It was used until 1991. I only have a variant where it pairs with the Reg Grundy logo. This is a good start to the video, but as far as I can tell, the logo itself does not hold up well after 1991, and this without any pairings of other logos cannot be found on the internet. But if you live in the Netherlands and happen to find old VHS recordings of original TV broadcasts of its shows that use this logo, let me know in the comments. Also, I'll make this without the Reg Grundy logo, and I'll place it in the center of the screen sometime soon. Alright, it's time to move on to the next logo that Joop van den Ende made, and here it is. Like I said before, there are no nicknames available on the Ende page, so let me call it the silver logo. This was used between 1991 and 1993. I have a variant where it pairs with the Reg Grundy logo, just like I said earlier with the previous logo. Also, the Joop van den Ende logo on the right is colored gold, the TV is omitted, and it just says Productions underneath, because it's the English translation of the word Producties. This logo is not bad for 1991, which, in fact, it never holds up well as of today, just like for the first one. And I can say that it's another rare discovery of old VHS recordings in the Netherlands. Or, I'd rather say that it's a cheesy logo that they ever did. Anyways, we're swiftly moving on to the next logo, which has colored bars in it, in order: magenta, grey, green, and blue. And we should now have something which looks like this. There are still no nicknames mentioned on the Ende page, but I've entered the ring and decided to give this one a nickname: the colored blocks. It was used from 1993 to 1998. I have 4 other variants, 3 of this logo pairing with other logos. And one has a byline that reads an Endemol Entertainment company. Ende says that this is an uncommon logo ever to be found on the internet, just like with the first 2, but let me tell you that this logo doesn't even hold up well as of today, just like I said with those 2. At first, we can see some text saying G-produced door, which means produced by in English. Then after that, these multicolored blocks began to slide into the formation that was described in the previous logo, and it forms the bars, which looks unintentionally misleading to some audiences. And we're going to be moving on The final logo from Joop and Ende nearly looks like Endemol's, and here's one I prepared earlier. I want to nickname this as the Eye. It was used from 1998 to 2003-ish? I have two variants for this one, and they both have a byline underneath the logo. One pairs up with the Grundy logo. Did I mention to you that all four of these logos have no nicknames mentioned on the Avid page, just like with Carnival Films and some others? Well, probably not. Because this is another example of an animated logo that never held up well as of 2022. But in some cases, it might have held up well, but who gives a damn about it? When the logo itself was formed, I thought it said Joop TV-Producties van den Ende, or Joop van den TV-Producties Ende, if you can count that. And what's with the eye staring at you like that on the left? It kind of looks a bit creepy, to be honest. And the final logo looks nothing compared to the other three previous ones. Anyways, that's it for Joop van den Ende TV-Producties. Now we're swiftly moving on from this one, and the second part is... This is John and Mol Jr.'s production company, and this is the logo that he had so far. Unfortunately, there is no nickname available on Avid, so this was used between 1993 and 2000. I have 7 videos to show you. In total, 6 have animation, 5 have this logo paired with other logos, 4 have an Endemol byline, 2 have just the logo itself, and 1 has no animation. Wait a minute. I showcased it to you earlier in the Joop van den Ende section. Oh well, it looks like I must leave it out and play you 6 instead. So, in a total of 6, 5 have animation, 4 have this logo paired with other logos, 4 have an Endemol byline, 2 have just the logo itself, and 1 has no animation. Overall, this is stated CGI animation for today's standards, and on that note, the animation looks so cheesy, but nicer, I guess. In this animation, the line appears, then split into 2 when it starts rotating frontwards. In between these lines are the letters spinning from the right. Also, when it's formed, the light rays quickly flash and fade out, which absolutely annoys me. By the way, we've now entered the final section of this triple logo evolution. And may I present to you... Endemol has had 5 logos in total, so let's get underway with the first one. It's called the spread out letters, or else I'm gonna call it the spike arched crown, and it was used from 1994 to 2001. Unlike the other 4, which I'm going to talk about in a couple of minutes, this is the only logo in which it does not have an eye on there. Anyways, let me play this for you before I show you some variants of this. I have 3 variants. 2 are shortened versions of before, 1 has the closing theme to a show, and 1 is a print logo with no animation. To be fair, I like how the letters that make up the name zoom out one letter at a time. Then after that, I can see a white spike arched crown which would later turn blue once the logo is formed. The loud whoosh along with 2 drum beats, then another one after that, might get to some. This is a memorable logo for those who watched Big Brother at the time, as are the next 4 logos which are more common finds. Welcome to the Endemol I. It was used from 2001 to 2016. I have 10 variants. One is the silent version. One has some extra text below it. Two say France. One of them pairs with another logo. One has Argentina with some extra text as well as fire. One has Chile and pairs with another logo. And 4 just have the I minus the company's name. This was seen on the logos of 51 Minds, Endemol UK, Initial, and True Entertainment. The logo's main piece, which is the eye of course, would go on to become a symbol for Endemol in the rest of its regular run, and it would also go on and be a popular logo for many as every logo from Endemol afterwards used it. For this one, I like how the blue disc is spinning about 360 degrees, and once it does so, the eye draws in before turning white. And so, this is how the logo is animated, just like that. It was used in tandem with the third logo, which looks like this. It's called the Endemol I2, that also began usage in some countries from 2001, and it was seen until 2012, but most enthusiasts think that this was first seen in 2005. I have 5 variants. 3 say USA. One has Italia with different animation and audio. And one says Endemol Mia Vision. What's pretty crazy about this animation is that the eye is looking around for something or someone for a few seconds before looking straight back at you. Well, despite it being crazy, it has good animation for 2001 just like the previous logo. In fact, this logo retired just 4 years before the previous one did. Well, that's all I have to say about this one, and we're gonna move swiftly on with the next logo looking like this. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present you all the Endemol i3. It has been in use since 2008. What a treasure trove. I've collected 15 videos for this one in total. There exists an early variant which was first seen in 2008. Also, I have 7 videos for this one. One is on a black background, and one is on a dark blue background. Shortened versions exist. 2 have this logo preceding by the 51 Minds logo. Beginning in 2011, the logo's animation was redone. I have 7 more variants to show you. 3 are shorter than before. 2 have a closing theme to a show, 1 has a copyright notice underneath.
to do this one properly, we need dead fish.
Two have the word Beyond right next to the logo, one is shortened and has the closing theme to a show. One has some Vietnamese text. And the last one has the Endemol Shine Group logo as a byline. This was used in Portugal as the Endemol name and logo remain in that country since. This is a memorable logo for fans of newer and current episodes of the Big Brother franchise, Hell on Wheels and Wipeout. It's got perfect animation for 2008 and it holds up well today. For the 2011 version, the music, which is a soft guitar and choir sounder, fits perfectly with the animation itself, and for the original 2008 version, it just had some whoosh sounds. Well, speaking of whoosh sounds, the Avid page tells us that it originally used the previous logo's theme, so I guess that one's rare and is hard to find. Please let me know in the comments if you rarely found this one with the sound from the third logo. But to be clear, some people might get confused that it's still in use in other markets rather than Portugal. Therefore, this logo retired in 2016 in other markets, leaving Portugal as the only country to keep using it. Now, we're going to be moving on to the fifth and final logo from Endemol today, to end it all off. At first, there was no nickname available, so I decided to call it the Shattering logo but played in reverse. As of this time, the Avid page gave this one many different nicknames like the Endemol i4 or the Beyond Eye, and it was used exclusively on Fear Factor remixes on YouTube for Endemol Beyond from 2014 to 2016. The logo starts shattering into pieces, but it's probably because the entire animation is played in reverse. Not only that, but the robotic sound, mainly from Transformers, would also distress a few people. So, 10 out of 10 for this one. Overall, I still like Endemol and how they produce more than 15,000 hours of programming across scripted and non-scripted genres and distributed multi-platform entertainment content. But since it's gone, I wish that could be revived as a separate company someday. And that was a triple logo evolution I ever did. Thank you very much for watching this video, and please make sure to like, comment, subscribe and smack that notification bell when a new video pops up. And if there's any suggestions for a movie, TV or home video company that you want me to make a logo evolution out of, then let me know in the comments and I'll try my best to make it happen. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!